So, as already said, the new world order will not be a government led by people. It will be 100% digital, 100% virtual. So the real government already now, when we call something, we have some computers, we have to answer some messages. Is even in some countries even rare that you get the real person on the phone. Everything happens per email, virtual. You can go to the website and so on. This is coming more and more, but finally there will be nobody behind. This is where this whole shit is heading. We already have this home office, so this homeschooling where they have to stay at home. We have this digital card money. The automatic car will just come. The whole face recognition is already there. Some people talk about this Gesara, the universal income, or this stuff, or this digital money, what is already happening with bitcoins and so on. But this is not where it's heading. It's heading to social credit. It's heading to digital citizenship. This is where you need to get this digital idea to even participate in any form in this digital government. And you have your social credit, and you will just talk to artificial intelligence. So the artificial intelligence goes into everywhere. They have already smart agriculture, how they call it, where everything is monitored, censored. They of course, the whole gene process, what they try to select, and what we had talked about many times. Every cow people get chipped, so they know everything about what is happening. Artificial intelligence in construction, so even building houses, restaurants, and of course the police will be digital. Healthcare is digital. The whole stock market is already digital. People don't even know what is really happening behind. There is no real money anymore. And as we exposed already, Aladdin of the Black Rock probably made this whole scenario up, or even until the Great Reset, they just ask maybe Aladdin what kind of solution, because Aladdin have stocked all history since hundreds of years inside, so he may come up with a kind of solution how to bring back or to save maybe the economy for a year or two. And of course, all these digital relations already, because they can't, like in China, there's no women no more, because on the land they need because they had only one child, so they aborted, so they even killed the girls, so they only have men, so they don't find even a woman, and now they have even a digital girlfriend, and so on. The digital stores, you go into stores, they know already exactly who you are, what you want, and so on. Little dog barking still. He is not digital. A new era of continued health monitoring and clinical intelligence, like badges put on the skin, and they know exactly how healthy you are. And of course, coming more and more into also like the bio transforming soldiers into super robots, and the politics, of course, AI, and so on. So even this, not only super intelligence, but they want to go to super intelligence. This is what they are heading on. That is not even intelligence, but is super intelligence. Yeah, to make like the human to update the humans. But again, a super intelligence, the first thing they would do is to eliminate the one who could turn off the machine. And this is exactly what all this stuff is heading on, that the first thing that supercomputer would do is to take away whole human life. Yeah. And so this is going into this digital environment. For this to happen, they have to control everything, the whole environment, and this is what they're using with LIDAR. LIDAR is like light radar, so they're sending out light and reflect, and so they can make the whole map, as we are already shown in different videos, in real time now, even with just a simple app. They can take objects, and they have the three-dimensional thing, and they need that to monitor the whole Earth or life on Earth, even recognize different objects, if it's the dog, if it's the cat, to make this whole landscape, virtual landscape in houses, inside, outside, or even plants communicating between. Yeah, we will see that later, but this is like with one single cam, with this Helios 2, you have just a three-dimensional picture or map of the objects. So implanting that into a robot or into a drone, and he just can fly around and see the objects and differentiate the objects. Of course, with a simple smartphone, you can walk around. Even it's not a special one, just a simple cam. You walk around your house. You take everything in this map with geo, and then you can walk around with the whole thing. And this is what is already there available. So of course, making a whole virtual map of real time what is going on, like every fly who flies by will be in this virtual grid, matrix grid, however they want to call it. Even fly through tunnels and so on to map everything, just with a signal, with a drone, fly over whole stadium and even take the whole map in virtual in just 1 hour, and then it's done. So also the cyborg botany, this is a new thing where they want to start using plants as detector for, of course, they say explosive or something like that, but even that the spinach will send emails. That also means no matter where we will go into nature and so on, everything will be surveyed in a real-time matrix where everything what is not moving correctly after the artificial intelligence will be detected. So even plants who can be programmed to sensing in one direction or bi-directional display. Smart dust, they even can't see it, but they even have a camera on it to film everything. And with this whole 5G, of course, everything is connected. This whole thousands of smart dust touching the plant, and the plant closes itself. So reprogramming plants, or even touch sensing and so on. So they have no limit to go to make a real-time map. And of course, the new brain-computer interface, transforming thoughts into images, or the Neuralink that they implant something into the monkey to make him move on the computer. Field-based bioquark wants a shot of bringing the dead back to life. So this is the whole scientific stuff where they want eternal life. So how many IoT devices are in 2021? All you need to know, And ITO is Internet of Things, means that every object, anything, even a light or a pen or anything is connected to internet. So what they say is the number of connected devices in 2021 will be 45 billions. With 1 billion projected subscription by 2023, IT about experience another boost by 5G technology. Google Home will have the largest IoT devices market share. Yeah, and these are the same who want that eternal life in a computer program. Solar power, a smart dust. Yeah, so it can be charged by solar power, it can take picture, can sensor, can analyze, can do whatever. And from these tools we have billions. Yeah, so if we have like some metals on the car, we maybe have to question if this is not already part of it. No power Wi-Fi connectivity could fuel Internet of Things reality. It means that even our Wi-Fi, without having solar panels on it, they can already charge these whole billions of little robots that will fly around in the whole environment. 6G will bring digital twin, and this is exactly what we are saying about this hologram and this virtual idea. Samsung said it is 2 years ahead of schedule. Samsung has revealed its plans for 6G technology, outlining a vision of digital twin of physical self. Yeah, so you can have your digital twin working on one place and you are home connected to the computer. Digital clone for engineering, of course, this is something they do since a while to make this when they have projects that they are using models. Yeah, this of course is quite common. And now we are coming to this CAE, dynamic synthetic environment. So of course the military, they already have a full map of everything what is going on Earth in real time. So we can ask our question, if we move a hand, if this is already into this whole matrix stuff. So they talk about the digital twin and how the whole connectivity that the military is working on. And here we have this simulated reality. Simulated reality is the hypothesis that reality could be simulated, for example, by quantum computer simulation to a degree indistinguishable for true reality. It would contain conscious mind that may or may not know that they live inside a simulation. This is already what a lot of people think, that we are already in the simulation, that we don't know it. No, this is still, we are not there, but people are so disconnected even that they can't make the difference between fiction and reality right now. So in the future, that will be just, they will just slip through this whole bullshit. This is quite different from the current technologically achievable concept of virtual reality, which is easily distinguishable from experience of actually simulated reality. So again, what will come will be way more sophisticated. So they call this synthetic environment for analysis and simulation. Purdue University Synthetic Environment for Analysis and Simulation or CAS is currently being used by the Homeland Security and the U.S. Defense Department to simulate crises in the U.S. mainland. It is now capable of running real-time simulation for up to 72 nations, including Iraq, Afghanistan, and China. Synthetic training environment, what they call. So they have already the map, they have already the situation, they have all this real-time information straight up in this synthetic environment where they can intervene. And this looks like when they are in this simulation. So now we have this whole, they have this whole terrain. They know exactly where to go, where to fly, and the computer will already tell them how they have to intervene and so on. Look it up. The synthetic environment, is huge. And of course, this is what they want to build, like this Second Life. If people knew this game a while back, this is the kind of thing they are promoting now. They have to have this kind of virtual reality in plain sight. Another tool they have already in place right now is Palantir. Empowers intelligence agency to securely derive actionable insights from sensitive data and achieve their most challenging operational objective. Palantir was founded in 2004 with a mission to help intelligence agency to better, again the doggy, with help intelligence agency make use of their data securely and responsibility. Of course. Today, governments around the world use Palantir Gotham, Palantir Foundry, and understand the defense against involving threats to national security, from cyber attacks to disinformation to insurgeries. So to more comprehend this tool, they just have to select a part of a city, and they have all the information, all the connectivity. If there are someone is there, all the emails, all the information, and all the connections these houses have together, and all intels. They have everything, and they have already. This is already in place in America and in Switzerland, of course, also. So they can see, even they can monitor in real time this kind of area, if there is crime, if there is alert or something, and everything is connected. The whole social network, the whole bank, they have information. They collect everything from all these information companies, because information today is gold. And Palantir is valuable. The 15 billion in stock market debut. In the beginning, they get on stock market with 15 billion. So this is one of the huge companies. Palantir Technologies coming to Greater Zurich area in Switzerland. Data center, artificial intelligence, and so on. So this is the pre-crime, like what we already saw in this Minority report, where they think they can even prevent crimes in advance. And pre-crime definitely exists, precrime.eu, where they really try to prevent. This stuff is already there, Switzerland again, and Europe is fully in it. The first detailed look at how Elon Musk's space internet could work. And that's also a point that people have to realize, that no matter where we go, it will be surveyed by planes, by satellites, what they call satellites, but we will see that they are not satellites, they are balloons. Balloons and drones. So we have here almost orbital solar-powered drone offered as atmospheric satellites. This was already 2013. Google satellite could soon see your face from space. 5G using drones to beam signal from the stratosphere. Again, this was 2020. So if they have satellites, why they would use drones, right? There are no satellites. And balloons. Surveillance balloons are lurking on the edge of space. So this sustainable development goals is one part of this whole climate crisis. We are already exposed that CO2 is the base for plants to grow. It's not a poison, and it's heavier than air. So it could not go up and create any climate change. It stays down. It have to stay down to that the grass get green. This is what CO2 is. But of course, this joins this whole agenda, what we have exposed as the Great Reset, this website, everything, it tells everything. Everything is in the open. And now they even start to collect, they start to collect the CO2 to take out CO2. It means they take away the chance for life to live, the plants to grow. And they even make graphene or whatever they're going to do with it, but this is what they are doing. They take away life to live. Everyone would say, but this is crazy. Why would they do something like that? They are buying land to mine raw material. Yeah, this is what they're doing. There are people claiming, oh, it's so nice that so millionaires are preserving. No, forget that. They are making that to close the territory so nobody can go there. They can throw everyone out. They can pump all the water for Nestle, and they can take all the resources to build their huge fantasy idea of the new world. And this is how it looks like more and more everywhere, and life just disappear more and more. So we have to start to think, where is this really heading? Yeah, they're taking life as antichrist. They're destroying life completely. They want now to poison the people even with injection. So where is this heading? Well, we really have to think that dead, it would look like this. Like what they call in the Matrix. And for what is human still used for? Well, as they already claim that human could be used as a data transistor to make the whole this data thing. Yeah. They could provide the energy, as we already said in a lot of that we are providing the energy, and that is sacrificed in the systems. So, well, this really looks more and more like what they had all the time in Matrix, and people would say, this is funny, and this conspiracy, and blah, 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 nothing to see. Well, let's look into it. This kind of incubator does not exist at the moment, but they already does it with the sheep. Yeah.
The Netherlands have been given a €3 million grant to develop an artificial womb within the next decade. But patents have existed since the 1950s for artificial wombs. In fact, if you go on Google and look up artificial uterus, you can find the patent by Emanuel M. Greenberg. An artificial uterus patented in 1955. Described as a container for a fetus, a second container for a placenta, adjacent thereto, and oxygenating means for purifying blood. This is pretty strange, guys. Look it up for yourself on Google. Artificial uterus.
It will, of course, come. And also drones that have machine or guns on it. This also already exists. And people who transforming themselves in Mr. Smith, you have find also everywhere.
These are the employees at Ace Hardware in fucking Seattle. What a fucking punk bitch.
What is missing is this. The machine.